20, longest road in America. Boston, Oregon, Massachusetts, New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Mississippi River, Iowa, Missouri River, northern Nebraska, Wyoming, Yellowstone National Park, Little Notch of Montana, and the Continental Divide, Idaho, and Oregon, the high desert of eastern Oregon, all the way to the Pacific. And there's a short piece, a paragraph, about the trains in Wyoming, nighttime trains in Wyoming. And I slept at a campground and got up middle of the night and decided I needed to move down the road. So here I am under the wide, clear night sky, Wyoming. Headlights of a train approaching off to the right. I stopped car, got out, stood under the vast, wide Wyoming dome glittering above. The train's whistle blew a few times while passing, trailing off how many miles away across the vast prairie before losing steam. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack as the cars passed. Freight train, passing by under clear night Wyoming sky. 7, 8 minutes passing. I felt like a little kid, awed by the sound, speed, immensity of these huge freight cars rolling by. Then, just as I was ready to get in the car to continue on, another light in the distance from the opposite direction. This train speeding by much faster than the first. Old Freight Train Wyoming, high up on the plateau. And that reminded me of my days in Buffalo as a kid, growing up in Buffalo, New York. And I used to, for fun, hop the trains. As they'd be going slowly by, and I just, every once in a while, going slow enough, and you just grab on, and you run along and jump up. And then I got caught by my aunt one time. I said, Mikey, I'm going to tell your dad. And she did. But I didn't stop hitching. But I never went anywhere. I went a few blocks and jumped off. But what stopped me from hitchhiking? One time I was home and the tracks were just down the block and the sirens were wailing. And a big crowd gathered at the railroad tracks, and I went there. And from a distance I saw 2 parts of a body being picked up. And I thought, maybe I don't need to do that anymore. So I stopped hitchhiking.